Hi folks, this is Chick Wilfong, and I know Pancho Villa. Check out my website, chickwilfong.com. There was a guy that was living in the big city. He was from Brooklyn, and he's the toughest guy in the big city. Whipped everybody in that part of the country. In fact, it got so boring to him to whip folks in that part of the world that he loaded his little wife in the car, and they were going in search of tougher people. Well, he goes south and west, and finally he finds himself getting off an exit off of I-10, a little town of Balmorhea. Turns south, heads towards Fort Davis. Right off out there between Balmorhea and Fort Davis, he breaks down, has a flat. He's sitting there with his wife, and she says, well, what are we going to do now? He looks up and he sees a cowboy coming, riding fences. He says, I know what we'll do. We'll get right up here. This cowboy gets close enough to us, I'll whip his ass, make him change his flat. It's okay. So the cowboy gets right up even with him. He's out in the pasture, and they're on the side of the road. And he stops his horse and says, can I help y'all? Y'all broke down? He says, yeah, you can get your ass over here and change this flat before I stomp hell out of you. The cowboy said, what'd you say? He said, you can get over here and change this flat for me before I stomp hell out of you. The cowboy said, mister, you don't talk to folks like that in this part of the world. He said, you get over here and you change this flat, or I am going to whip your ass. And the cowboy said, all right, last chance. If you don't quit talking to me like that, I'm going to stomp hell out of you. And then I'm going to make you hold my nuts up off this hot pavement while I screw your pretty little bride. Well, they're driving back, headed back to the interstate. Little wife looks over at him and says, whew, honey, that cowboy sure was tough, wasn't he? He said, why, shit. Did you see him flinch when I let his nuts touch that hot pavement? Y'all have a great day.